Hi everyone. So today I'll be talking about my favorite part of the brain called amygdala. I chose the amygdala because although it is very small, it has a huge impact on how we think, feel, and behave every day. It helps us process emotions like fear, happiness, anger, and excitement. It also influences our decisions, memories, and reactions to different situations. As someone interested in psychology and mental health, I find the amygdala quite fascinating because understanding how it works helps us better understand human behavior and emotional disorders. What is amygdala? It is almond shaped structure. We have two amygdalas, one in each hemisphere, located deep in the temporal lobes, works with memory and emotions, and is a part of the limbic system. Although it is very small, amygdala plays a very important role in processing emotions and responding to our environment. It works closely with other parts of the brain, especially the hippocampus, which helps form memories, and the prefrontal cortex, which helps us think logically and make decisions. So, how does the amygdala work? The amygdala acts like the brain's emotional alarm system. It receives information from our senses, such as what we see, hear, or smell. It quickly evaluates whether a situation is safe or potentially dangerous. If it detects a possible threat, it sends signals to other part of the brain and body. This prepares us to respond immediately by increasing our heart rate or releasing stress hormones and getting our muscles ready for action. This process is called the fight or flight response. For example, if you suddenly hear a loud noise while walking alone, your amygdala reacts almost instantly, even before you fully understand what exactly happened. What are the main functions of amygdala? Amygdala is the brain's emotional command center. It helps us process emotions such as fear, happiness, anger, and excitement. It allows us to recognize and respond appropriately to emotional situations. Secondly, it helps us create emotional memories. Experiences connected with strong emotions are often remembered for a long time because the amygdala strengthen those memories. And finally, it quickly detects danger and activates the fight or flight mode or response to help keep us safe. So, how the amygdala shapes everyday's behavior? The amygdala influences our behavior every day. It helps us recognize emotions in other people's facial expressions, respond quickly to unexpected situations, and interact with others. For example, if you can tell someone is happy, scared, or upset just by looking at their face, your amygdala is helping you make that quick emotional judgment. Now, let's go to the amygdala and mental health. Amygdala also plays an important role in mental health. When it functions normally, it helps us experience balanced emotions and responses, and we respond appropriately to different situations. However, when the amygdala becomes overactive, it can contribute to mental health conditions such as anxiety disorders, PTSD, or post traumatic stress disorder, and phobias. In these conditions, the brain may react too strongly to situations that are not actually dangerous. Researchers continue to study the amygdala to better understand these disorders and to develop more effective treatments. Now, let's go to the final thoughts. To conclude, the amygdala may be a very small part of the brain, but it has a huge impact on our daily lives. It helps us process emotions, recognize danger, form emotional memories, and influence our everyday behavior. I chose the amygdala because it connects biology, psychology, and behavior in a fascinating way. Understanding this tiny brain structure helps us better understand ourselves and the people around us. Thank you so much for taking the time to watch my presentation. I hope you found it interesting and informative, and I hope you enjoyed learning about my favorite part of the brain.